Welcome to the Intermountain Sports Network Game of the Week as the Raceland Rams will battle the Pikeville Panthers. This game will air live on WXLR 104.9 if you're listening to us, and also delayed on the PRG TV. The playback will be at about 10 o'clock tonight or immediately after the game. You can follow it on PRG TV 5, HD 105, or WPRG.tv. I'm Charlie Pinson along with Larry Cecil, bringing you all the action here in a Class A showdown. The number one team in Class A are the Pikeville Panthers, and it depends on which poll you look at. Anywhere from 3 to 8 are the Raceland Rams. This should be a good ball game here this evening.
Yes, it should be, Charlie. Of course, if you look at the stats, Pikeville's coming in and scoring more points, putting more yards up, but Raceland's had some tough games. Tough team lost to Russell. Russell shut them out, but just like you said, it's a top 8 matchup. One poll they're ranked in 8, 1 to 7. The Cal Preps computer poll, they're ranked number 3. Of course, Pikeville number 1 in all 3 polls as the Panthers come in 3-0 on the season and off a tough win last week down at Paintsville, 9-8, won it on a field goal.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a big rivalry between Paintsville and Pikeville, and it didn't leave anything on the field last week as well. And Pikeville's had a tough schedule to start with, Larry. They had a tough game. You have Bingo Central coming in here, highly thought of coming into the Pike County Bowl, and they just destroyed the Miners over here. And then they came in opening week of the season, another big win. So against Beechwood, not Beechwood. No, Paintsville beat Beechwood. Pikeville beat. Shoot, lost my mind all of a sudden there. But anyway, a good start to the season for these Panthers, and it's gotten better every week as this team is looking really good, and they're poised to make a big run in the postseason, I believe.
Well, I think so. Just like I said, they're unanimous number 1 across all the rankings, and we was talking about Paintsville. Even though Paintsville lost 9-8 to Pikeville last week, in 3 of the polls, they're still ranked the number 2 team in the state. Going over some stats through the first 3 games for both teams. Pikeville, as was said, 3-0. They put up 103 points so far, only allowed 40 points on the season. And get this, Charlie, they've got 510 yards rushing and 509 yards passing. 1 yard difference. It will be totally even between passing and rushing. And for Raceland, like we said, they're 2-1 coming in. Only scored 59 points on the season, though. They've given up 62. Of course, 42 of those was in one game. They've got 257 yards rushing in the 3 games, 478 passing. So that's a 2-to-1 ratio, passing to rushing. So looks like they like to get it out, spread it around, and throw it down the field.
Well, they do. Both of these teams like to spread the ball around, get it around. Pikeville, like I say, very, very balanced as they can run and throw the football. They've just been looked very impressive in every game that we've seen, and we've seen 2 of the 3 games they played already this season. They've looked impressive every time we've seen them play.
They have. And speaking of Raceland, they use the dual quarterbacks because they've number 1, Jacob Hyton has attempted 29 passes. Number 8, Connor Hughes has also attempted 29 passes. So got 2 quarterbacks that attempted 29 passes each. And we got the team captains look like coming out for the coin toss for Pikeville. Let's see if we can get the captains on that. Looks like number 11 will be Peyton Blair, number 74 Mackenzie Hamilton, number 28 John Collum, and number 34 would be Caden Cottle.
See if we can get the Raceland players for you here in just a moment as they're making their way off the baseball field here into the stadium. As looking to be, again, a great matchup here tonight. Two traditionally strong single-A schools here.
Well, these teams has had some pretty good games here the last 2 or 3 years, meeting in the playoffs. I know, 3 years ago, Pikeville lost down at Raceland on a missed field goal attempt at the end of the game. And that was the year that Raceland went on to the state championship game. They was defeated there at the state championship game. And captains for Raceland. Looks like number 59 would be Braden Shore, number 10, Gunnar Lewis, and they're out now mingling among Pikeville's players to see if they got 2 more captains there. Number 58, Hayden Topping, and I think that other one is number 11, Ethan Cox.
So the officials out there going over the last-minute instructions here, get ready for the coin toss to see who will have the football to start this ball game.
And we got veteran head official Keith Henry here with his crew tonight taking care of this game.
And Keith Henry, knows his stuff as he's been around for a while and one of the top officials in this region.
And one of the top officials in the state. He's called several state championship games. Pikeville wins the toss, and see what they elected to do.
Yeah.
They usually defer, but now last week against Mingo, they took it.
I think they'll take the football.
And they're going to take the opening kickoff. So we're about 2 minutes away from the kickoff. We'll send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be back for the kickoff for tonight's game between Raceland Rams and the Pikeville Panthers. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
We are loaded with every touchdown from every game
to the end zone
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
At Pikeville as the Panthers come onto the field, coming through the big tunnel at the end of the field, and fireworks are going off, and we're about set for the kickoff of tonight's game, Charlie, between Raceland and Pikeville, the number 1 and number 7 team in the state in Class A.
Yeah, a battle we've been expecting and see how it's going to turn out is the Pikeville Panthers, this is one of the better offenses they've had in several years. They've always had a good offense, but this one is just so potent they can score at any time. So I think Coach McNamee's trying to put the pressure on Raceland by taking that football down the field the first time.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of confidence in his offense. Like you said last week against Mingo Central, he won the coin toss and took the football to start that game. And of course, they dominated that game throughout. That game was decided before half.
Well, we had the running clock in the entire second half, I think, didn't we?
We did.
So it was, they just a total domination. And we're getting ready now. Back deep for Pikeville will be Jackson Hensley and Clay Tinsley. As Raceland teeing it up, ready to go. It's number 19, Nathan Bonzo, getting ready to kick it away. Caleb Rousey. Okay, I must have missed that number somehow.
Yeah, and our temporary clock down on the field is not working properly again, so we don't have a time clock right now.
Okay.
The scoreboard clock's out. They've got a temporary clock setting on the field, but it looks like they're having problems getting the time set on it. And referee's holding time up. Now we got it. It goes to 12 minutes.
And now they've got it teed up, waiting for the official to get out of the way and get this one going. Tinsley and Hensley back deep. And ready to kick it away. And Raceland going to hit a line drive. It'll be taken at about the 22-yard line. That's Cody Raines.
Cody Raines, the running back. That's not a bad person to take the kick off. And He's going to get it out to the 37. Looks like Charlie Pikeville will have good starting field position.
Let's see the Pikeville Panthers look for him to throw early, I believe, Larry.
Well, just like we said, it's 50-50 as far as yards gained so far. But now they do like to spread it and throw it.
They do. Twins to the left, one wide out right.
Empty backfield.
Yep, empty backfield, yep. Going to go twins each way. Going to maybe jet sweep to start the game. That's what it's going to be. Hensley turns corner. If he split these two, and I tell you what, lucky tackle right there. He was just about gone. Picks up 10 yards on the play.
Yeah, Gunnar Lewis, the D-back, came through, and he was the last man to, as you said, nice blocks here on the right side by the wide receivers, and
Pikeville back in the huddle.
well, they got the clock still running now. Evidently they didn't get it stopped, so clock's going to be an issue tonight.
In the shotgun this time, Cripps to the right. McNamee takes it, hands off to Raines. Raines trying to bounce his way outside. He trying to turn the corner, picks up about 14 yards on the play. Nice run by Raines to get to the outside.
Well, Raines is their primary back. Of course, Hensley was the number 2 as far as carries. And let's see where they've got him at the 39.
39, yep.
Pick up 13 yards. 2 plays, 23 yards already in Ram territory.
Empty backfield again. McNamee, here comes the end around. And this time McNamee going to throw it quickly. And wide open across the middle. Nice catch. Catch. Yep. Seth Pugh with the first down. 3 plays, 3 first downs for Pikeville there.
Yes.
And each one of those plays could have been a touchdown, Larry. We had touchdown saving tackles.
Exactly. 20-yard pickup on that pass.
Twins to the left. Well, twins each way. One back in the backfield this time with McNamee. Dropping back to throw, and he's going to throw a little screen out. Raines beats one man, and he'll get down inside the 15. And only going to be a gain of 7 this time.
Only?
Well, 6.
Let's see, I think they're going to mark him on the 13, looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, gain of 6. And, you know, just like I said, Charlie, we've called 2 of their games, and I think that's the first time I can remember them throwing a screen pass to Raines.
I think you're right. Cripps right. One back in the backfield, that is Raines. McNamee takes it, and he's going to hand it off to Raines. Raines tries to spin out of it, and Raines going to lose a yard back to the, just across the 15. So bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call it 5. For the Panthers here, let's see what they come out with this trip. Now, Pikeville's been letting them bring that blitz and letting them come and letting him just read that blitzer. And McNamee's done a fine job with it right now.
Yeah, he has. 2 for 2 in the passing game.
Yep. Cripps right, one wide out left. McNamee in the shotgun. And again, he's going to hand it to Raines, and Raines is going to get about a yard, and that's going to be it.
I think no gain, Charlie. Maybe a half a yard.
So Pikeville looks like they're going to go for a field goal here, I would imagine.
Yes, I see
Hamilton coming out.
Tanner Hamilton, number 5, coming onto the field.
Of course, you never know. Jackson Hensley's your holder. That'd be a pretty good fake right there.
It would be.
This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt.
Rams defense tightened up once they got inside the red zone.
You're exactly right. Snaps down, kick is up. It's close. Nope, short.
Just a little bit short. Might have been tipped a little bit, Charlie.
Might have been, because he was a line drive.
Pressure in on it.
So Raceland comes up with the big stop. We'll get the football back at about the 15-yard line. No, the 20, I guess, in high school, doesn't it?
Yes, 20-yard line.
So if you decide you want to try to kick one from midfield, you get the ball back at the 20, right?
Well, now you can return a kick if you field it before it goes across the goal line.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Why more teams don't learn to kick, you know?
Exactly.
So Raceland now will come out. Who we got at quarterback? Looks like it's Connor Hughes, isn't it?
Number 8, I think.
Hughes in the shotgun, and he'll have motion coming back, maybe looking. Yep. Well, we got a whistle.
Got a flag. That's been a false start.
It is. So 1st and 15 now. So 1st down 15 for Raceland. Hughes will be in the shotgun. He'll have twins to the left, one wide out right, slot to the left as well. Motion coming back into the back, and Hughes is going to run it himself. That's not Hughes, that's 11, Ethan Cox, isn't it?
Number 11, Ethan Cox is what I got. They went to the Wildcat, I suppose you would call it. He's listed as a wide receiver.
We'll call it the Wild Ram. How about that?
The Wild Ram.
That's right.
I like that.
Pick up of 2, 2nd down and 13 now. Rams come back up the line of scrimmage, just having to be trips to the right. And let's see who we got at quarterback now. Can't see.
Yeah, it's Hughes.
Hughes again, okay. Hughes going to hand it off up the middle. Big hole, and he's got a 1st down. He's out across the 30 to the 31.
That's Michael Meade, number 15.
Yep. Boy, it gashed right up the middle, wasn't it?
It was. Got a big hole opened up.
Of course, I want to remind everyone, just listen to us on the radio. If you want to watch the replay of this, it'll be immediately after the game or 10 o'clock, whichever one there in that area, on WPRG.tv, in the shotgun, in the pistol this time. Twins right, one wide out left. And he's going to hand it off again.
And nothing doing this time.
Bible read that one. No gain on the play.
Big number 73, Mason.
Again, that was
Sayers.
Meade on the carry.
Yes. He just reached a big arm out and stopped him. And he's going to lose a yard on that one, Charlie.
Yep, be 2nd and 11, or to be 3rd and 11, shouldn't it?
Should be. No. That was, they got a 1st down.
That's right, 2nd and 11. Trips right, one wide out left. In the shotgun again is Hughes. Hughes takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off. Well, nice cutback, but Pikeville with a good reaction.
And that was number 24, Derek Pennington.
And he's going to get number 24, Derek Pennington on the carry. 2 maybe?
Yes, I'll give him 2 on that one.
No, give him 1.
Okay, they mark him back. Yeah, okay.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up now for the Rams.
Ball right at their own 31-yard line.
Trips right. In the shotgun is Hughes. One back there with him.
Haven't attempted a pass yet.
Hughes, everybody set. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw this time. Looking downfield, got some pressure. Throws it across the middle. Good catch. 1st down and more. And a nice run out to the outside and run out of bounds is at 10.
That's number 10.
Gunnar Lewis. I'll tell you, it looked like they were going to get him in the backfield in the
25-yard pickup.
Connor Hughes just stepped up into the pocket and delivered a strike right across the middle.
That was number 11 on the catch, Ethan Cox.
No, it's Gunnar Lewis, number 10.
Number 10, okay.
Twins right, one wide out left, split backs in the backfield in the shotgun. Hughes, is everybody ready? Takes it, going to hand it off up the middle, and the yard, that's about it right there. And I believe was that...
that was number 15
Meade, okay. So gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. We've got 5:15 to play, looks like, here in the 1st quarter.
Yep.
Rams coming back up the line of scrimmage, trips to the right. Slot, well, tight end over here on the left side. One back in the backfield with the quarterback, Hughes. Hughes gets everybody set, takes his snap, and this time he's going to try to run it himself. Hughes gets to the outside. Well, nice dive ahead. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Call it.
We'll give him 4 on it, Charlie.
4, okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, looks like coming up now, or 3rd and 5 for Raceland. Back at the line of scrimmage. This time we're going to go twins each way. Hughes in the backfield, one back in the back with him in the shotgun. Pikeville showing press coverage over on the far side. And Hughes will rethink the play here. Takes it and going to hand it off up the middle, and another nice run. That's another first down. He's going to get down near the 31-yard line, maybe the 30. Let's see, that is. Couldn't get it. See, turn around like his number here.
Number 5.
5, okay, that's Seth Mills.
Pick up of 8.
So Raceland moving the football here against Pikeville.
Well, you know, Pikeville moved it down inside the red zone and then stalled out and see if they the defense can hold Raceland.
Hughes back to throw. This time pumps, and he's going to try to run with it. And Hughes is going to pick up about a yard. Marking just about the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
2nd down and 9.
Good coverage downfield that time by the Panthers. He couldn't find nobody open and decided to try to run it. Getting a little bit of pressure on him.
Yep. We're in about 3:15 to play here in the first. Trips to the right. In the shotgun again is Hughes. Takes it. He's going to hand it off up the middle. And, boy, nothing there. Pikeville just shuts that one down. Well, he's going to end up getting about a yard out of it. That's going to be a tough yard.
They're going to give him 2 on it.
That was Michael Mead on the carry.
Going to give him 2 on it. Yeah, he was stuffed right in the backfield. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7, the ball on the 28-yard line of Pikeville. Clock running with 2:40 left here in the first quarter. No score.
Empty backfield, trip right, twins left. And back to throw. Throws it across the middle, and he held on to it, didn't he?
No,
dropped it, okay.
Nice defensive play that time by the Pikeville defender. I think that was number 34, Caden Cottle, looked like. Ball receiver had it in his hand, and he just reached in and knocked it out. That's going to bring up 4th and 7, and they'll go for it.
Twins right, one wide out to the left. Split back to it. That'll be trips right, one wide out left. Twins right, one wide out left. They'll bring it back in. Hughes back to the sideline for his call. They're going to take a timeout here, Larry. Looks like looking at the clock, 2-1. And we'll have a timeout, Raceland. 2:27 to play. No score here in the first quarter. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Smart devices make our lives better, but they're also susceptible to hackers. That's why Plume helps identify when a device is acting strange.
You mean like talking to itself for no reason?
I'm talking to the audience.
Welcome back to Pikeville. 2:27 left first quarter. No score. Raceland 4th and 7 on the Pikeville 28, Charlie. Both teams has moved it between the 20s, but nobody's been able to put it in the end zone.
Big 4th down right here for Raceland. Twins to the left, one wide, or twins right, actually slot to the right as well.
And got a flag.
Sideline
warning. Raceland. You just give them a warning the first time. Next time, it will be a penalty. You have to give that chain crew and those officials room to work on that sideline. You got a yard that you're supposed to be back off the
Back to throw.
line.
And throwing it down the middle. It is incomplete. Nice recovery back there and break up on the pass play. Pikeville will take over on down.
Yeah, Peyton Blair with the breakup. As you said, that receiver broke open. If the quarterback had released the football earlier, he might have been able to catch that one. And Blair done the right thing. I thought he was going to try to intercept it at one time. So he just reached up and knocked it down, which is the right thing to do because Pikeville will take over on the 28-yard line.
McNamee in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off to Raines. And Raines going to get maybe two.
Yeah, it's going to get up to 30, looks like. Rain 4 carries now, 15 yards.
Look for him to come back and throw it right here, Larry. They've been running Raines a bunch and getting Raceland used to that.
Yes.
Trying to suck them in, maybe go long.
Well, McNamee is 2 for 2 right now in the passing game, 26 yards.
Trips right, one wide out left. McNamee in the shotgun. And he's going to throw that little screen pass outside. That's Pugh, isn't it? And he's going to get out across the 35.
Going to pick up 6 yards on that one.
So bring up 3rd down and about 2 coming up now for the Panthers.
3rd and 2, ball on the 36-yard line.
Twins left, one wide out right. Pike in the pistol this time. We'll hand it to the fullback up the middle. Is that Collum? And Collum's going to get the first down.
Yes.
Out across the 40-yard line, calls it to 39.
Going to pick up 5.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10 Pikeville now.
Collum is their power back.
Yeah, it may. He got it done. Now they're going to go out of the shotgun, split backs, one wide out. Well, McNamee back to throw. Looks like we'll set up a screen, middle straight. Boy, nice job by the big lineman there to knock that one down.
Yes. And McNamee might have, if he'd got a little more air on that one, he could have dropped that one in. That was Hensley, and he had the wall set up in front of him. Being interesting to see what he could have done with that one.
Yeah. He did slow down, though.
Right.
That wall wasn't going to move as fast as he was.
No. He just needs a sliver of daylight is all he needs.
Yep. Twins each way now. McNamee in the shotgun looking to throw. McNamee under some pressure, throws it, and nope, incomplete. I thought he might have been there a little early.
It was close. That was intended for Pugh. Some good pressure that time by number 58 for the Rams. That is Hayden Topping.
Ethan Cox is the man that came up and made the play to keep him from pulling that one in. So bring up 3rd down and 10 for Pikeville.
Clock rest with 1:31 left in the first quarter.
Trips to the right, one wide out left. McNamee in the shotgun. And McNamee back to throw, and incomplete again. Who was that?
That was Zach Lockhart.
Lockhart, yep.
He'd have been maybe a yard short of the first down, but jump. Sometimes, you know, you jump, and I don't think he really needed to jump for the ball, and then that kind of throws your timing off. So McNamee completed his first 3, and now he's missed on his last 3, and he'll have to
punt, yeah.
Right, have the punt.
Lewis and Cox. Yeah, oh, bad snap. Pugh having to run back and get it. And Pugh going to try to run with it here, looks like. And yep, Pugh going to get back out across the 25, and that's going to be it. Raceland coming away with great field position here.
Yes. I thought he might have had time, Charlie, when he picked it up, take a couple steps and try to punt it. Get a short punt off at least.
Yep. They're going to mark him right at the 25-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Rams of Raceland, deep in Pikeville territory.
Don't go down as a turnover, but it's definitely hurt them just the same as a turnover.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. And looks like Hughes in the shotgun. Hughes takes it, and he's going to hand it off up the middle. And picks up about 2, maybe 3 yards that time is Seth Mills.
It looked like I had a hole there, but it quickly closed.
And that's the end of the first quarter. No score in the ball game. We'll be back in just a few moments here in the Intermountain Sports Network.
Here at Microtech Security, we strive to provide peace of mind through a safer, smarter home backed by quality, reliable customer service.
We are a local company with local people that are here to serve your home and businesses with the top products in the security industry. We have monitoring services available starting as low as $19.95 a month. Call us today to discuss our bundling options. 606-478-9100. With Microtech, security is a family matter.
We're back at Pikeville, ready for second quarter action. No score between Raceland and Pikeville. Raceland have it. When we get back to action, it will be 2nd and 8 from the Pikeville 23-yard line, Charlie.
Yeah, be a best field position either team's had tonight here to start the drive.
Well, you know, the Pikeville was punting the football, had a bad snap, and Seth Pugh had to pick it up and try to get what he could out of it. Went all the way back to about the 10-yard line, and he ran it back out to the 25, so a mistake as far as the snap on the punt, and the defense is going to have to stiffen up here on this drive.
Yeah. Bible defense is going to have to really play tough here, because especially against a multiple scheme team like this.
Right. Raceland came in tonight's game as far as yards gained. It was 2-1 in the passing game, but they've kept it on the ground so far here tonight. Only attempted 3 passes, completing one of those for 25 yards.
So Raceland now in the shotgun, double tight. Confusion out there a little bit, wasn't it?
Yes.
And they're going to try to run it this time, and new quarterback in, that's 11, Ethan Cox, playing in that wild ram, we call it.
He's going to get a yard, looks like.
And most teams have been tough against the run for the most part here, Larry.
That makes 2 times that he's carried it, and he's gained 3 yards. Well, they're going to give him 2 yards on it, actually, Charlie. Going to give him down to the 21-yard line.
Bring up 3rd down and 7 now, though, for the Rams. Rams come back out now in the spread, twins each way. And it's Hughes in the shotgun. Bad snap. Hughes going to run back, try to pick it up. Hughes running for his life back there, gets through. And let's see where he's going to go down at.
He's going to lose maybe a couple of yards. Looks like it's going to be back about the 23-yard line.
And it'll be 4th down coming up now for.
And he's going to lose 2 back to the 23-yard line.
So 4th down.
So you guys don't have permission to be here.
That's going to bring up 4th, and looks like about 9, and Raceland is going to call a timeout. Talk about it, Charlie. They're going to go for it.
They may go for it on 4th down.
Yeah,
why wouldn't you? I mean,
Right, yes.
So it'll be Raceland. We'll stay here during this time. I'll only get back after the break. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, and we'd like to let everyone know that tonight's game is brought to you by Attorney John Earl Hunt, Mann Toyota of Prestonsburg, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Microtech Security, CNS Auto, Coalfields Telephone, Intermountain Cable, and Appalachian Wireless. And at the end of the night's game, Charlie, we'll have the Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Network player of the game.
Could be interesting, too. It's been a good game here so far to start.
Has been.
So we're waiting on the timeout to come up. Raceland getting a lot of things going on there, weird.
You gotta take that off box.
And here come the Rams back out. Raceland back out the line of scrimmage, Twins each way. In the shotgun. We've got Hughes. Hughes rolling out to his left, looking, pumps, throws, and that one is incomplete. And Pikeville will take over on downs.
I thought Hughes might have had the opening, Charlie, there. He might have pulled that one down and went around the corner. He had a lot of room if he could have beat that one defender.
You're right.
So he's going to turn it over on downs again. That's 2 times that the Rams has turned it over on downs, both drives they've had, coming up with no points. So Pikeville is going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
Pikeville comes back out now. They've got trips to the right, one wide out left.
11:06 here in the first half.
In the shotgun. Back to throw, little flanker screen out there. Seth Pugh gets out to about the 30.
And he's going to pick up, looks like 7 on it.
Bring up second down, and 3. Pick up a 7 on the play.
That's 3 receptions now for Pugh for 33 yards.
Twins to the left. Twins each way now for Pikeville. McNamee looking down at his wristband. In the shotgun. And hands it off up the middle.
Cody Raines, first down.
And Cody Raines got the first. They loosened up that front line a little bit now by throwing the ball some, Larry, and getting a better chance to run the football.
And Raines picks up 5s on the carry. 20 yards on 5 carries now for Raines. That's the best run they've had between the tackles. They've been gaining the yards on the ground to the outside.
You're right. Back to throw. And McNamee threw that one into a kind of a crowd there, but a nice pass.
Yeah, and should have just thrown that and over his head and out of bounds. He's going to lose 4 on that one. That one didn't have a chance. Had 3 rounds right around, and that was that Hensley with the catch, wasn't it, right?
Yeah. So it'll be a loss of, bring up
4 yards.
Yep, 2nd and 14. Twins to the left, one wide out right.
Are they lying to me? Now did you turn it off? Yes.
Back to throw is McNamee. Looking, throws it across middle. Oh, a little bit tall, but went through the hands of Pugh.
Yes. And whistled right by a linebacker's ear, too. If he'd have been paying attention, they might have been able to snag that one. So 3rd and 14. 9-10 left here in first half. No score. Low scoring affair. 2 weekends in a row now.
Yep.
Pikeville in a low scoring football game.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. McNamee in the shotgun. Raines back there with him. McNamee back to throw. Here comes the pressure. McNamee throws it. Incomplete.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That was number 2, Nicholas Bowling. He stepped right in front of that one, and he could have been off to the house with that one, Charlie.
Tough series that time for Pikeville.
It was. He'll be back to punt again. The last time he had a bad snap and went over his head. So let's see if we can get that corrected.
We got a nice one away that time. It'd be fair catch called for, made at the 32-yard line.
And that was number 10, Gunnar Lewis, with the fair catch. So Raceland will have it from their own 33-yard line with 8:59 left here in the first half. No score.
Been a tough first half here.
It has been.
And Pikeville defense out there ready to go. Let's see if they can hold the Rams again.
Important defensive stand here, Charlie. Of course, we got just under 9 minutes to go, but Raceland will be getting the second half kickoff, too.
Yep. Twins each way now. Raceland in the shotgun. Hughes takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off up the middle. Gets about that two, yeah. Second down and 8.
I think that's Meade. Yes, it was Meade.
Number 15, Michael Meade on the carry.
And that's 5 carries for Meade for 18 yards.
2-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down for Raceland.
Raceland goes back in the line of scrimmage. Twins to the left, wide out right, and slot to the right. Hughes in the shotgun. And they're going to oh man, they just drilled him.
Okay.
Yeah, bring up third down and 8 now, looks like.
Pikeville's defense has figured it out so far here after that first drive, Charlie. They've tightened it up. The offense needs to get going a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
Third and 8 from the Rams 35, 7:50 left first half.
In his back throw now. And here comes pressure by Pikeville. He pumps, throws it. It's going to be,
And
Pikeville all the way around.
Let's see, that was a number 11, Peyton Blair, and he let one go through his hands. That was a pick. So defensive players on both sides of the ball has missed a pick here the last 2 series. The Rams will have to punt. Hughes only 1 of 5 in the passing game right now, Charlie.
Yep. And they're going to have to punt it away. Looks like back deep for Pikeville is number 4, Cody Raines. And I'm sure that's Hensley on this side. I don't even have to look.
Number 1.
And
line drive kick.
Raines will take it at about the 38. Raines up the sideline. Got a blocker in front of him. Raines cuts back to this side. He's going to take it all the way for the touchdown.
65 yards, Charlie.
You knew it when he took that line drive. The defense couldn't get down there quick enough, and he got a block. He got a lineman downfield that laid a beautiful block for him on the sideline.
Yes, he did, and he made a nice cut to the inside off of that block and outraced the Rams to the end zone. So Pikeville breaks out on top first. 7:25 left first half. They go up 6-0, and Tanner Hamilton will be out trying the extra point.
And they're getting everything set up, ready to go here. We've got 7:25, I believe, left to play here in the first half.
That's what it is.
Here comes we got a flag.
It's going to be offside, so let's see if Pikeville rushes their offensive squad on. That's a lot of times that's what they do. They try to throw them off.
They're going to take that, because you got instead of 3 yards, it's a yard and a half.
Yeah. How many times have we seen that? A lot of times. They try to roll the defense off, and then they'll put their offensive unit out there to try to score the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going power package as John Collin will come on the field with Cody Raines.
That's a pretty good call.
Yes.
May see them go under center here. No, they're going to go out of the shotgun. Out of the pistol, actually. Look for Raines to follow Collin up in the hole. And he didn't get it.
Nope.
So it'll be 6-0. Pikeville, 7:25 to play here in the first half. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Not everyone gets this excited by Gearhart TV. but it happens. It's full-featured HD video, coming to smart TVs and devices on Gearhart Broadband this fall. Call or click to learn more.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave smart plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
Locked. Continuing to remain locked.
Brewing. On my order.
We've been hacked!
Welcome back to the Hamley Athletic Complex here in Pikeville. 7:25 left first half as Pikeville breaks out on top 6-0 on a 65-yard punt return by Cody Raines. Two-point conversion failed, and Tanner Hamilton was set to kick it off, Charlie.
Boy, he got a nice one too, Larry.
Into the end zone,
yep.
By about 3 yards. So the Rams will start on their own 20-yard line.
And that's very effective in high school.
It is. Well, you don't have that chance of that return just like Pikeville had.
So 1st and 10 now for the Rams here at the 20-yard line as soon as they come out of their huddle.
Pikeville has held Raceland under 100 yards total offense so far in this first half, and this is be the 4th time they've had the football.
And in the shotgun, they're going to try to run it out to the backfield. And boy, nothing there. Boy, they were all over him.
And who? John Collum. And as he ducked his hands, Collum got the face mask, Charlie.
Did he?
Flag down.
I wondered.
Going to get a 15-yarder from the spot of the foul. Had him for a 4-yard loss, but it's going to end up giving him first down. And it just Collum went in to tackle him, and he just ducked his head down, and it's just where you was reaching for him, reaches in and gets the face mask. First penalty against
Yep. I'll have a lot of penalties here tonight.
Only 2 accepted penalties in the game so far.
And one of those was an offsides. I mean, a false start, actually.
Right.
Oh, 2.
Well, he had 2. He had the offsides and a false start.
Twins to the left, one wide out right. In the shotgun's Hughes. He's going to hand it off again out of the backfield. At 5 again. Mills.
Let's see exactly. Let's see. Yes. He's going to get 2. That's about what they're getting per run right now, Charlie, is 2 yards.
6:35 to play here in the first half. Pikeville leading it 6-0. And let's see. Race will come out, twins to the left, one wide out right. Split backs in the backfield in the shotgun. And back to throw. Pressure time this time. Rolls out. He's going to tuck it and run with it. And he's going to get up to at least the 39.
Going to give him the 39. He's going to pick up about 6. Going to leave him 2 yards short, looks like.
So it'll be 3rd and 2, looks like.
Hughes 4 rushes now for 9 yards. Well, they're going to give him the 40-yard line, Charlie.
No, just shy of the 40, in between the 39 and 40, looks like.
Going to be 3rd and
long. Yep. Double tight, coming out of the shotgun, one back. And he will try to run it himself. He's got the first down and more, Larry, out across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And that's Cox again in the wild realm, as you call it, Charlie.
Yep.
And he's going to get 10. Needed 1 and end up with 10. Cox now carried it 3 times, 14 yards.
So the ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10.
We're under 6 minutes here in the first half.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. Cox in the shotgun. Here comes Pikeville with the blitz, and they pick it up. Chalks rolls out, it's got time. Steps up, he's going to run it again. And this time he's going to get about, what, 4, maybe 5.
Going to get about 5. They're going to give him that down to the 44, so that'll be a pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 5.
Bring up 2nd and 5. Clock at 5:10 here in the first half. And Hughes is not, they're not designed runs those last couple, Charlie.
He's had some good pass defense.
Yeah, they've got some good defense down field, and he's just having to pull it down and run.
He's in the shotgun again, and this time he's going to keep, this one's a design run.
Design run,
and he
yes.
picks up about 2 maybe.
We'll give him 2, and it's going to end up, looks like 3rd and about 3.
4:40 to play here in the first half. 6-0 lead for the Panthers. Rams moving the football, though, methodically.
Yes.
Raceland still in the huddle. Come out now. They'll go with trips to the right, 1 wide out left. Hughes will go in the shotgun. Hughes gets everybody set. And Hughes going to try to run it himself. Man, he gets drilled.
No.
Flag.
John Collins blasting into the middle.
Is that a helmet-to-helmet hit?
I'm not sure what it's going to be. Could be in the area of hold also.
Yep.
There is a flag on the play.
Face mask again.
Yep.
And that's going to be another 15-yarder for against Pikeville. So in this one drive here, Charlie, they picked up 2. They've gained 30 yards on face mask penalty. Well, this one here is going to be an incidental, so it's only 5 yards, but it's a first down.
Yes, automatic first down, right?
Yeah.
Trips right. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield. And he's going to hand it off, and not much there. Who was that? Was that Meade? Or was that Rousey? Until that's 13 or 15.
Well, when he turns around, I've got my eye on him. That is Meade, 15.
Meade, okay.
No gain. And Nate Collins was in on the stop, number 35.
2nd down, 10. Third trips over here to the right, 1 wide out, slot in the back. In the shotgun. Hughes looking to throw, pumps. Now he's going to wants to run with it. And hey, he's slippery. He breaks away from a couple of defenders.
Yes, he is. He jukes and twists his body. He's going to end up picking up 3, looks like.
So 3rd down and 7 coming up now for the Rams.
That's 7 carries for Hughes for 20 yards.
In the end zone nearest to the concession stand, please. Again, all newly inducted PHS Hall of Fame.
So 2 minutes and 48 seconds left here in this first half play. Been a time-consuming drive for Raceland.
It has been.
Trips over here to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Hughes in the shotgun. Takes it. It's a designed run. That was not Hughes. That was Cox.
Number 11, Cox again. He's going to get down to the 31, pick up a 3.
I'll bring up 4th down now.
It's going to be 4th and looks like to be about 4. Yes. Important series for both teams, Charlie, as we mentioned very often. Raceland will be getting the second half kickoff as Pikeville won the toss received. If they can take this down and score and leave Pike with no time on the clock to score, they'll get the opportunity to have the first opportunity to score in the second half. That's a big difference a lot of times in these close games.
If you can score 2 in a row, it's a huge difference.
Yes.
And not with the other team not having a chance to answer. And we've got a timeout called by Raceland. 1:43 to play here in the first half. We'll take a break. Pikeville leading at 6-0 on the Intermountain Sports Network.
No matter how you connect, Gearhart Broadband delivers fast, reliable internet and total managed Wi-Fi throughout your home. Connect to now. Call or click imctv.com today.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the overhead door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the mood. That's why you need Total Managed Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to get Total Managed Wi-Fi today.
1:43 left first half here at Pikeville. Raceland 4th and 4 from their own 31-yard line, Charlie.
Twins each way going out of the pistol this time, I believe. And that's going to be, again, Cox. They're on the opposite out of it.
Not one there.
Stops it.
Nothing doing.
Panthers with a big defensive stop right there, Larry. Get a chance to move the football with 1:38 left here in the first half.
Yes, it was. And that was number 87, I think, on the carry. I can't get his number exactly, Charlie. I don't have an 87. Number 11, Cox, was the one that took the snap and pitched it.
Yep.
But it was no gain, and Pikeville will have it with 1:30 left here in the first half. They lead by 6.
McNamee going to hand it off. And that Rains on the carry.
And no gain. Pikeville with only 70 yards total offense, Charlie, coming in this first half. Raceland only 93, so neither team over 100 yards. It's been a defensive battle.
Yep. Pikeville might take a shot here. You never know.
Well, I look for them to air it out. Of course, they've got 3 timeouts left. They didn't stop the clock. It's down to 1:09.
McNamee in the shotgun. He's got twins each way. And he's looking to throw. Steps up, fires it out. There's Hensley, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
He's going to look like pick up 4 on that, a short gain. Of course, a 4-yard pass for Hensley, if he gets an opening, can go 80 yards easy.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
He's got 2 catches now for 0 yards.
Don't see that very often.
Nope.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up. We got 56 seconds left here in the first half. Twins each way again for Pikeville. McNamee in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fires it down, incomplete.
Well, I don't know where he was going with that.
Something happened. Something hit his arm or what, because it went straight into the ground.
Yeah, right between 3 Ram defenders, so Pikeville's going to have to punt it away. And they've already had one bad snap in the punting game. 52 seconds left. Pugh will be standing on around his own 23-yard line.
So Pugh standing back at the 29-yard line, and we've got a timeout called by Pikeville, looks like.
Yeah, I don't think they had enough players on the field, as they was a player coming off the sideline, and Coach McNamee was looking back at the sideline like, get your head in the game. What are we doing,
We'll stay here with it with only 50.
Yeah, Pikeville's not looked as fluid on the offensive side as we've seen them earlier in the year.
But, maybe that's part of that might be Raceland's defense.
Well, they're a big factor in it. You can say that because McNamee has actually every throw that he's had pressure put on him. He's not been able to stand back in the pocket like we've seen him early in the year, and have time for his receivers to break open downfield. Most of his passes just been short passes, in the short passing game.
Well, you got to go through your progressions. You got to take what you can get when that pressure's coming at you.
Exactly.
So Pugh set to punt it away. Snap's good this time. Pugh gets it away. Nice end-over-end kick. They will field it at the 25. Trying to come back against the grain with it. And Pikeville with a good coverage. They'll get him at about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10, 42 seconds left here in the first half.
And that was number 10, Gunnar Lewis, on the return for the Rams.
And they'll have have a 1st and 10 at the 32.
That's their own 32, and they have one timeout left. And as Charlie said, there's only 42 seconds left here in the half. Not got much out of their passing game so far. Only 1 of 5 for 25 yards. So might look for them just kind of run it in, trying to get run the timeout.
Trips to the right, one wide out left. I believe that's Hughes back in the shotgun this time. Maybe not. Pikeville comes away with it.
And they do come away with it. And that's Cox, number 11, with the fumble.
Went to that well one too many times, didn't he?
Yes. And let's see, Cox got up to the 38-yard line, so pickup of 6 and then fumbled it away.
Pikeville with another chance here. 37 seconds left here in the half.
First turnover of the night by either team. So Pikeville does have a chance. They've got 2 timeouts left. They start at the 38 of the Rams with 37 seconds left.
Wins each way. McNamee back to throw again. This time he's going deep. Cross the middle, and it's just a little bit behind Hensley.
Yeah, behind him and a little too high, and he was broke free across the middle. That would have been interesting.
32 seconds left. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
McNamee now 6 of 13 in the pass game. He started out completing his first 3, then he missed 3, and then he's completed 2 in a row, missed 2, and been erratic since that start.
Pikeville again comes out, twins each way. McNamee in the shotgun. And they're going to hand it off this time to Raines. And, boy, they all over it. Raines is going to get about 2, but that's going to be it.
And let's see if Coach calls the timeout here. And he's going to let it run, Charlie. That might be the last play that we see here in this first half.
He doesn't have to run another play.
No.
And is he going to call it? He is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, he's going to call a timeout with 5 seconds left. He's going to go for a Hail Mary here, it looks like, Charlie.
I would imagine so. Ball at the 30. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's got it. Well, I don't know. He got a pretty good leg, but would be a 55-yarder from there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's not going to try a field goal, I don't think. They're going to probably go maximum protect and try to get Hensley on a fly pattern, maybe down the middle or something, just take a shot at it.
Send him and Pugh both down.
Both down each sideline, one down each sideline. If you can get protection, to throw it, always got the possibility of drawing that pass interference.
Yep. And Pikeville coming back out. Raceland still discussing it on the defensive end.
Let's see, looks like Zach Lockhart is out wide here on the left side. They've got Hensley in the slot. You got 3 men, and Seth Pugh goes wide on the right side.
Looks like I got one-on-one coverage on Pugh over there.
They do, single coverage on Pugh.
And we got a timeout Raceland, I believe, before the snap.
Yes.
Wanted to see what he was going to line up at first before he made a play.
And that's going to be their last timeout here in the first half. Again, I'd like to let everyone know that at the end of tonight's game, we'll be picking Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. And right now, not a whole lot of prospects, Charlie. The only thing, the highlight of this first half actually is the 65-yard punt return by Cody Raines. That's the only score. Neither offense has really shown very much. Both defenses have been stout.
Yes, they have. Raceland making their way back out to the playing area. Let's see if Pikeville's going to change the play up or what we'll see. You may see them try to get, I know they'd love to get one-on-one coverage on Hensley out there.
Exactly.
Let's see what they do. They're going to change it up, looks like. It looks like they're going to stick Hensley over on the right side. They're going to go.
They're putting Hensley in the backfield.
Yeah. And looks like they're going to, well, McNamee's looking to throw. Going downfield, Hensley on the sideline. Did he catch it? And he did.
He did, but no time on the clock, Charlie. No time on the clock, so let's see, that was from the 37-yard line. They marked him at the 6, a 31-yard completion, but time runs out.
Not enough. So at the end of the half, it's Pikeville 6, Raceland nothing. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Shabby, dilapidated, or just plain ugly? Does your garage door need a makeover? Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia can replace your door with a unique style designed specifically for your house. See how our exclusive styles can transform the look of your home at a lower cost than anyone around. And right now, buy a garage door and opener and receive a $200 rebate. Do you need a garage door makeover? Call Overhead Door for a garage door makeover. We'll come to you.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under Network Activity shows data coming from the Internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the Internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our AirSonics website.
Ooh la la, maybe go. Ooh la la, maybe go. Ooh la la. So what? That's just what I like. That's just what I like. That's just what I like. That's just what I like.
Welcome back to Pikeville. We're at the half of tonight's game between Pikeville and Raceland. Pikeville holding a 6-0 lead here in the first half as both defenses has been very tough here in the first half. The score coming on a 65-yard punt return by Cody Raines for Pikeville, and that's the only score in the half. We'll go over some halftime stats first for Raceland. In the running game, Cox had 5 carries, 23 yards. He fumbled. That was the only turnover of the first half. Meade had 7 carries for 18 yards. Pennington 1 carry for 1 yard. Hughes carried it 7 times for 20 yards. And Mills 3 carries for 12 yards. In the passing game, Hughes was 1 of 5 for 25 yards. That pass going to number 10, Cox. So total for Raceland in the first half, they had 74 yards on the ground, 25 in the air, a total of 99 yards. Pikeville holding them under 100 yards here in the first half. The Rams, as we said, had the one turnover. That was a fumble. Had 2 penalties accepted against them for 10 yards. Now for Pikeville, Inslee had 1 carry for 10 yards. Raines carried it 7 times for 22 yards, and Collum 1 carry for 5 yards. In the passing game, McNamee was 7 of 14 for 70 yards. Catching those passes was Pugh, had 3 catches, 33 yards. Raines 1 catch for 6 yards, and Hensley 3 catches for 31 yards. So Pikeville had 37 yards on the ground, 70 in the air for a total of 107 yards. Coming into the night's game, in the first 3 games of the season, Pikeville had 510 yards on the ground, 509 yards through the air, but the Rams defense has really stymied the offense here in the first half. Pikeville did not have a turnover. They had 2 penalties for 20 yards, and as we said, the only scorer here in the first half was Cody Raines on a 65-yard punt return. And the Rams will be accepting the football to start the second half as Pikeville won the toss and elected to receive. So 6-0 here at the Hamley Athletic Complex between the number 1 team and number 7 team in the state in single A. We'll be right back shortly for the start of the second half. Is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Loaded with every touchdown from every game
to the end zone
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
Welcome back to Pikeville. We're ready for second half action. Pikeville 6-0 over Raceland as Tanner Hamilton sets to kick it off, Charlie.
I tell you, we had a pretty good first half, 6-0 Pikeville. Here comes the kick. This one will go down into the end zone.
Yep.
He's been pretty consistent with that.
He has been.
I think first game of the season, he was trying to kick it right to the goal line and returned it, and then he said, just kick it in the end zone.
Well, in the second game when they was playing Mingo Central, he had 5 or 6 straight kickoffs into the end zone. They never got a chance to return it. Raceland will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, Charlie. Only 99 yards total offense for Raceland in the first half. Of course, Pikeville with only 107 and got 30 of those on the last play of the half. Right. So defenses has been stout.
Trips right, 1 wide out left, and back to run again this time. Is that
and going to lose
that Cox again?
2 yards. Yes, it is.
They've just abandoned the quarterback altogether, haven't they?
They might take that play out. He's got 6 carries now, 21 yards, so not been real effective with that play. He's going to lose 2 back to the 18, be 2nd and 12.
He's going to be out. He won't be in the backfield this time. Looks like this time it'll be Hughes in the shotgun. He'll have twins to the left, 1 wide out right. Trips to the left, 1 wide out right.
That's number 13 in this time.
And he's going to get out to about the 30, or the 25, 13. That is Caleb Rousey.
Caleb Rousey, a running back. Again, in the wild realm formation. And he's going to get, let's see, what, do we have a penalty?
Must have.
Got a penalty. Yeah, didn't see what it was, and that's going to back him up half the distance back to the 9-yard line. So must have been a hold, Charlie.
Must have been.
Half the distance.
I don't think anybody saw it.
That's 3 penalties for 19 yards total for them.
So 2nd down and 20 coming up now for the Rams.
That's a nice run that time by Rousey.
Twins left, one wide out right. Or Twins right, one wide out left, sorry. And this time we're going to hand it off in the backfield. He's going to squirt out to about the 14. Picks up about 5.
And that looks like Meade, number 15. And they're going to give him 5 on that one out to the 14-yard line. I mean, he's been their best carrier tonight. Now he's got 8 carries now for 23 yards. Not much on the ground.
10:30 to go here in the third quarter. Pikeville leading at 6-0. Trips to the right, one wide out left.
3rd and 16.
And back to throw. Steps up, throwing it downfield, and that one is up for grabs. Nope, incomplete.
That was a wounded duck. I thought I heard somebody holler pull on that one.
Was that Rousey throwing the ball?
You know, I didn't get the number on that.
So they're going to punt it away here on 4th down and about 16.
Yeah, and the punter will be standing right at his own goal line. See if Pikeville tries to bring pressure on him. They've only got one man back. That's Hensley. Everybody else up close to the line of scrimmage.
They're coming after it, and they don't get it. Hensley's going to let it bounce, and boy, it takes a nice Raceland bounce there.
Boy, it does. Still rolling.
That ball rolls down inside the 30. Down to about the 27-yard line. So punt. That's what you want your punter to do, is change field position.
Yes. That's a 53-yard punt with the roll.
No return, yeah.
And you just had one return man back. That was Hensley, and he kicked it away from him, so Hensley couldn't get to it. So nice switch of field position that time. See if the Panthers offense can get cranked up here in this second half.
9:57 to go here in the third. Trips right. McNamee in the shotgun, hands it off.
Up the middle.
Nice little run up across the 30 to about the 30. We're going to say he went down at the 30. So Raines gets up to the 30, picks up what? 3. 2nd down and 7.
I thought we might see Pikeville go with Collum in there and go to the pair game a little bit and see if they can't soften up that Rams defense a little bit.
They're coming back out of the huddle now. 22 seconds on the play clock. They'll get back out. There'll be trips to the right. McNamee in the shotgun. We'll hand it to Raines again. Raines runs into a wall, and he's going to get about a yard. I'll tell you what, a good second ever by Raines to get a yard.
Yeah, well, they're going to give him, I think, 2, Charlie. They're going to give him out forward promotion out to the 32.
He ran into a solid wall, bounced back, regrouped, came back at it again.
Yes, he did. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Ground game not working very much for the Panthers right now. Only 42 yards total on the ground.
Right. Trips right, one wide out left. Now they're going to make it twins each way. Making that defense shift. And they're back to throw. McNamee's going to have to run it, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of pressure that time on McNamee off the left side as he tried to roll out, try to hit Pugh over there, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5, and Panthers 3 and out.
6-0 ball game right now. Pikeville leading with 8:31 to play here in the third quarter. And it's been a defensive battle here so far.
Yes, it has.
McNamee standing in his own, Pugh standing in his own 20, gets it, gets away a nice high end over end kick. And this one takes a bounce sideways, and it'll go out of bounds at the 41. Will be 1st and 10 now for the Rams of Raceland.
1 yard line. The Rams will take over.
And Raceland, Charlie, ends up picking up 21 yards in field position, those 2 punts. Had a 53-yarder, they did, and coming back the other way, they got it on the 41. So that's hidden, what you call hidden yardage during the game, but on the exchange of the possessions, they end up gaining 21 yards.
And a lot of people don't think punters are important, but they are.
Yes, they are.
Twins each way now for Raceland. In the shotgun. And that's Cox, yep. And Cox is going to pick up 5 yards. Maybe 6.
About 5.5. We'll give him 5 on it.
Bring up 2nd down and 5.
Cox now 26 yards on 7 carries. He had the fumble, the only turnover in the game so far.
7:58 to play here in the third. Trips to the left, one wide out right. That was showing blitz. Now they back out of it. And he's going to run it again. And he's going to get out to about the...
That was number 13, Rousey on that run. He's going to get 2 out to the 48. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Well, they're going to give him up to the 49, so give him 3. And you're right, Charlie. They just went to the more or less the option play right now, not even looking to throw. And that's Cox back in the quarterback. No, that looks like Hughes is back in now. No, Cox. And he's going to take it off the right side, or the left side. He's going to find some open room that way.
Gets the first down out into
7 yards
territory. Yep. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Panthers. So Raceland with another first down here, Larry. And like I say, that field position made a big difference so far.
They're switching Cox and Rousey in and out now, as that's Rousey back in now, quarterback position.
Twins right, or Trips right, one wide out left. Yeah, I'm Pikeville. I might start stacking that box up a little bit, Larry.
Yeah, they just run it straight up the middle, picked up 4 that time. They just went to their pair game now. They're just lining up and running it right at the Panthers front line. Looks like Rousey stays into the game. Now here comes Cox back in, see if he goes to quarterback position.
And that's what they've done this whole drive, just switch out.
Yeah.
Put running backs in the shotgun.
Yeah, they switch out.
Empty
right.
backfield this time. Trips right to the left, Twins right. I mean, Trips right, Twins left.
Spread the field and see if we can run it, find him a hole.
Yep.
Looked like it might have been a hole there, but they missed one. He's going to end up getting 2.
And evidently we're not the only ones that is holding there.
Right. Of course, that's the only one we've seen tonight, but they've been a whole lot more seen than what called.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and 5 coming up now for Raceland. 6:03 to play here in the third quarter. Pikeville leading at 6-0. Trips right, one wide out left.
3rd and 5.
Hey, trying that hard count. That's Cox, I believe, in the backfield. And he's going to run it again. And he's going to get close. We're going to be stopped right at the 35. Yep.
4th and 1.
They'll go for it.
Number 11, Nathan Cox, the ball carrier, tripped up on the play.
Collum come off the right side, Charlie, and just barely got a hand on him. Couldn't get there in time to stop him, and they're going
to bring,
they brought looked like a new offensive line in. They switched out 6 or 7 players.
They did, you're right. And it's going to be Cox again in the shotgun. Double tight look. They're not disguising it. Pikeville's going to see if they can stop it. And they got him.
Yeah, Pikeville jumped off, so it's going to be an automatic first down. Move it down to the 30-yard line. Brought in, I guess that's what they call the jumbo package, right?
Yeah.
When they bring it in, had 3 tight ends actually in.
That's the big boys.
Yes.
So ball squatted right at the 30-yard line.
Clock under 5 minutes here in this third quarter. It's 6-0, but Raceland's on the move at the Pikeville 30-yard line.
Trips to the right, one wide out left. Back to throw. Is that Rousey? Or?
It is.
Yep. And he's going deep. He's got a man. And he intercepted it in the end zone, I believe. Yes, that's Hughes. So with the pick, he'll come out to the 20-yard line. Panthers dodged a bullet there, but with a great defensive play, Larry.
Yes, they did.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20 now for Pikeville.
Second turnover for Second turnover for Raceland.
Pikeville with man in motion. That's Hensley. They're going to try to flip it around to get him on that jet sweep. And nowhere for Hensley to go. They stack him up. Good pursuit that time by the Raceland Rams.
Jackson Hensley on a solo pass.
Give him a gain of 2, looks like.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
So 2nd down and 8.
The Rams defense has been really tough tonight, Charlie.
4:10 now to play here in the third quarter. Pikeville still holding on to that 6-0 lead.
Not giving anything up on the ground, and when McNamee is back to pass, to put a lot of pressure on him. So
we'll have split backs in the backfield, one wide out each way. And it's going to be more or less a direct snap there just about.
It looks like Raines. Yep. Come in motion out of the slot position that time. He got up. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. He's going to pick up 6.
Much more manageable third down coming up for Pikeville, though.
Raines with 10 carries, 33 yards. You don't see those numbers very often for him here in the 2019 season.
Coming up for Pikeville. Trips right. One man in the backfield back there. McNamee takes it, and he's going to hand it to Raines, and Raines is piled up in the backfield for a loss, looks like.
Raines again, the ball carrier met immediately in the backfield by a host.
Tell you what, good defensive game being called right now by Raceland.
Yes, it is. Loses one, going to bring up 4th and 3 with 2:50 left, third quarter. Pikeville 2 possessions, 2 3 and outs.
Pugh standing back at the 15 to punt it away. Pugh gets the punt away. Nice end-over-end punt. It'll be fielded at the fair call at the 34.
We'll give him 34-yard line. Clock stops with 2:30 left, third quarter. Pikeville's clinging on to the 6-0 lead. Neither offense has put the football into the end zone, Charlie, as the only score was the punt return by Cody Raines. Pikeville did miss a field goal. Not sure, can't remember the yardage that it was. He was around a 30, I think. Yeah, 30-yarder. Come up just a little short.
Trips right, one wide out left now for the Rams.
And it looks like Hughes back in at the quarterback.
Nope.
No, that's Rousey.
And boy, going to hand it off that time to Mills, and Mills stumbles and falls down for a loss of 1.
I think they're going to lose 2. I think he tripped over Rousey's foot.
Could be.
On the handoff, because he went down immediately when he got the football in the backfield. So put him behind the chains. Good chance here for Pikeville defense to force another 3 and out.
Yeah. We're going to spread it out. Go Trips to the left, right, one wide out left. Looks like that's Rousey going to run it himself this time, and he's got a big hole. He's got a first down. He's out at midfield, still on his feet. Still rumbling down to the 40-yard line. Rousey with a beautiful run that time for Raceland.
Yeah, 23 yards on that one, Charlie. Excuse me, 28 yards.
That pickup is good for a first down, Raceland.
So 1st and 10, Raceland.
And broke several tackles on the trip downfield.
We got 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Raceland on the move. Trailing 6-0 to Pikeville. Twins to the right, one wide out left, split backs in the backfield. Let's see what they're going to do with it. They take it back to throw this time. That's Rousey. And Rousey trying to go deep and picked again. Out at the 15-yard line.
Zach Lockhart. Yep. So Rousey is 0-3 right now. 0-3 with 2 interceptions.
2 for 2 for Pikeville players.
Yeah, we're 2 for 3. Only one of them's hit the ground, right?
Yeah.
And not been close on either one.
You wonder if something happened to Hughes?
Don't know.
And we've not seen the other quarterback, the Heighton, wasn't that his name?
Let's see.
Number 1.
Yeah, Heighton.
Twins right, one wide out left.
He had thrown it 29 times coming into the game.
That time and nothing there.
And that might be John Collum there, I think. Yes. No gain.
Second down and 10 now coming up for the Panthers.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 for the Panthers.
Play coming in from the sideline.
We're down to 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6-0, Pikeville. Second and 10 from their own 15, Charlie.
Trips right, one wide out left. McNamee going to pitch it out wide. Well, nice move to get outside, but that's about all he's going to get, Larry.
He's going to no gain.
No gain, yep. He got to the corner, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, that's Cody Raines. So 2 rushes, no yards on this drive.
Stop short. No gain.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Pikeville's played some really good competition. That's the end of the third quarter. It's Pikeville 6, Raceland nothing. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Shabby, dilapidated, or just plain ugly? Does your garage door need a makeover? Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia can replace your door with a unique style designed specifically for your house. See how our exclusive styles can transform the look of your home at a lower cost than anyone around. And right now, buy a garage door and opener and receive a $200 rebate. Do you need a garage door makeover? Call Overhead Door for a garage door makeover. We'll come to you.
Welcome back to Pikeville. We're ready for fourth quarter action. 3rd and 10. Pikeville on their own 15-yard line. 6-0. The Panthers lead the Raceland Rams. And Charlie, neither offense has put the ball into the end zone. The only score, a punt return by Cody Raines. And both defenses has just, well, they're playing at championship level right now.
Yes, they are.
Pikeville has 16 carries and only 49 yards on the ground.
Right now, the play of the game has got to be the punt return, Larry.
They're averaging 3 yards a carry right now on the ground.
Back to throw. McNamee pumps. Throwing deep. He's got a man. That's going to be 6. Jack Lockhart taking it to the house for the Panthers to make it 12-0. And he was the man that got the last interception to get the ball back. 85 yards. 87 yards with 11:53 to go here in the football game. He makes it a 2-score lead for Pikeville.
And that's the first touchdown by the offense on either team tonight.
You're exactly right. The only other score was a special team score. Lockhart just may have moved into the lead, Larry.
I think so.
Back-to-back huge plays right there. We're getting ready to kick the extra point here. We got a flag.
And got offsides. See if they run the offense in. Yes, they are.
You may see John Collum come in, Larry. And this is a big play right here because this makes it a 14-point ball game.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I don't know if Raceland has a kicking game or not, but we may find out before this one's over. And let's see, Pikeville coming back out. McNamee in the shotgun. Going to go with that power look. Pistol formation. And they're stacking everything over on the left side. We won't have a timeout called.
Going to have to call a timeout. They didn't have enough players in on the field.
Yep, so Pikeville calls a timeout. We'll take a break. 11:53 to play here in the fourth quarter. Pikeville leading at 12-0. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave smart plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
Middle knocked down, no good. So it'll stay 12-0 Pikeville. So Raceland feels like they've got a chance, Larry.
Yes.
11 minutes and 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, you got 11:53. That's a full quarter left. Of course, the thing about Raceland, Charlie, now they're down two scores, and it's got to be 2 touchdowns.
And they got to speed the game.
And right now, they are 1 of 8 in the passing game and with 2 interceptions. Pikeville has given some yards up on the ground, but it's been 2 and 3 and 4 yards at a time. Mostly every now and then they'll break 1, 4, 5. So even with the full quarter left, they've not shown that they can move the ball through the air. So Pikeville defense just got to play the way they've been playing and make them move it down the field methodically and each time off the clock.
So Raceland here will have a chance to try to get back in it, down 12. Probably won't get a return one here, though, I would imagine.
That's number 11, Cox, back, and also got number 10 back with him back there. That is
Gunnar Lewis.
Lewis, yes. Of course, Hamilton's been putting them in the end zone, and they not giving them a chance to run it back.
And he's going to do it again.
Yep, hits her about 3 yards deep in the end zone, and in high school football, once that football crosses that goal line, it becomes dead ball and no chance for a return. Clock remains 11:53 left in the ball game.
Special teams,
yes,
no return.
Yeah, well, special teams been big tonight for them. You had to punt return for the first score, and like you say, Tanner missed the one field goal, but field goal attempt, but he's all of his kickoffs went in the end zone, no returns.
So twins each way now for Raceland. Who we have at quarterback now? I believe we may have.
That's Rousey.
Is that Rousey?
I think it's number 13.
And he's that's Cox. And Cox picks up about 8 yards.
Going to give him 9 out to the 29, and he might have been one tackle away from taking that into the house.
I think he should have kept on going straight myself. I think he made that cut, he lost his momentum.
He's got 48 yards now on 11 carries.
Trips left, one wide out right. Snap going back. They're going to throw it out quickly, and they got rid of that one. And they got the first down.
That's Lewis. Isn't it number 10, Gunnar Lewis?
Gunnar Lewis, yep. That's a first down now for Raceland. Raceland's got to speed the game up a little bit now, Larry, with 11:15 left.
Yes. Going to pick up 5 on that one.
Trips this time to the left. Nobody over to the right side. Looks like it's Cox in the shotgun. Back there with him is Mills, and Cox going to take it himself. Trying to get to the outside. Flag way back there. That may be in the area of holding, Larry. Let's see what the play is going to be here. Keith Henry about ready to give us the sign. Be a block in the back, I guess, when they're holding.
And that's going to be a 10-yarder from the spot of the foul, and that's going to
make it 1st and 20.
Move it back to see where they spotted at.
Well, the flag's right there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've moved it back 11 yards, so
okay.
That's 4 penalties now for 30 yards against Raceland.
First and 21, sorry. Twins each way. I think that's Cox in the backfield again. He's going to run it again. And he gets off to the right side out across the 30 to about the 33.
We'll pick up 5.
Still going to bring up those second and about 11. Well, second and 10.
Timeout on the play for an injured player.
Somebody down for Pikeville. Can't see who that is right now. Now they're getting up. Might be cramped. Might be starting to set up.
He's moving in pretty good. They get ready to walk off the field.
Yeah, that was number 76, Ryan Holmes. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong route. Matt Compton. Surprised, of course, you're 4 games deep in the season, but hot, humid night tonight. He's surprised that we haven't seen any cramps, and I don't think we have.
It's sticky just sitting up here watching it.
It is.
Trips left, one wide out right. Looks like that's Cox in the shotgun again. And looking to throw. This time Pump's throwing it deep. And another pick.
Hensley.
Yep. That's 3 interceptions here. Hensley makes it, and by 3 different players here in the second half, Larry.
You're right, and in the second half, Raceland in the passing game, Charlie, is 1 of 5 for 5 yards and 3 interceptions. They've only had 1 hit the ground.
And you got a question. Why are you throwing the ball with running backs when you have 2 quarterbacks?
I understand what you're saying, but I don't know.
I mean, I understand you're trying to catch them off guard, but if you can't throw it, it's not any good.
Now, Pikeville has got to get some yards on the ground, Charlie, and take a little time off his clock.
We're at 10:07 to play now.
And they've got 2 backs in. They got the power game in.
Collum just bulls his way ahead for about 4 yards.
And, yep, that's what they're going to give him, 4 yards, and that's what they've got to do. They need to go to that power game and start taking some time off the clock.
Well, right now the clock is Pikeville's ally.
Yes. At 9:45 and running, Pikeville up 12-0. Pikeville's schedule has been stacked so far, Charlie. They played the number 2 team in the state last week, playing the number 7 this week, and next week they'll make the trip to Belfry.
And try to throw it out to Pugh, and nothing there.
Yeah. Well, that was Clay Tinsley trying to give him a block, just wasn't able to get the defender block from getting back to Pugh. And if he'd have got that block, Pugh had some room down this sideline.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 here with 9 minutes to play in the ball game.
Going to lose 2 yards on that one.
And we'll call it 3rd and 8, sorry. I will bring the play back in no hurry. They're going to use every bit of that 40-second clock here.
Exactly.
Twins each way. In the shotgun is McNamee. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Has time. Fires it across the middle. Incomplete.
Trying to get it to Raines, and even if he'd completed it, Charlie, he's going to be about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So, and another thing, too, is that stops the clock with 8:36 left.
And you have to get ready to punt it away here.
Lewis and Cox back deep. It's the way it's been all night. Seth Pugh set to punt it.
Pugh gets everybody set, takes the snap, takes his time, gets another high kick out.
Short kick.
Yep, and it just dies when it bounces, doesn't it? So it's going to roll high bounces.
It's going to roll down to about the 35, looks like.
So it's
Raceland will take over 1st and 10, trailing 12-0 and getting nothing out of the passing game right now, Charlie.
8:22 to play here in the ball game. And well, Pikeville's got more out of the passing game than they have. They've got 3 interceptions in the second half.
Yeah, you're right. For the game, let's see, 10 attempts in the passing game. They have 2 completions for a total of 30 yards and 3 interceptions. Makes it tough to come back.
Yes, it does. Trips right, one wide out left. Cox in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle there. That's Mills.
And he's going to get a yard. And again, John Collin coming off the edge. Didn't get the tackle, but he slowed him up so his teammates could get there to help him.
Short gain brings up second down and 9.
5 carries now for Mills for 11 yards.
Just under 8 minutes to play here in the ball game. Second down and 9 coming up for Raceland. Trips right, one wide out left.
I think that's Rousey.
I think you're right. He's rolling out, wanting to throw, looks like. Pumps, and he's going to just kind of run with it and runs out of bounds.
And he's going to run out at the 33-yard line. He's going to pick up 2, looks like.
Stopping the clock at what looks like 7:37 to go here. Bring up third down and 6.
Pikeville's defense, Charlie, has been really tough on the run, but not only the run, the secondary and the linebackers, receiver, the coverage linebackers has been excellent.
Yes, you're exactly right.
But just a lot of the times these runs, the quarterbacks run, they've been looking to throw it and just had to pull it down and run because they couldn't find nobody open downfield.
Trips left, one wide out right. And he's going to run it again. That's Cox, I think.
And he's going to come up short of the first. It looks like he's going to get out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of...
I think they have to go for it here, Larry.
Pickup of 4. Oh, yeah, I no doubt they will. And was that Rousey again?
No.
That was... Yeah, that was Rousey.
Was it?
Yeah, number 13.
Down and 3 for the Rams.
Rousey's been their the best back so far. He's got 5 carries, 41 yards. Of course, he had 28 of those on one run. This could be the ball game right here, Charlie.
Twins each way.
Even though we've got 8:50 to go here in the game.
Rousey in the shotgun. He's dropping back to throw. Rousey under pressure. Rolling out. He's going to have to tuck it and run with it. No, he's going to throw a little jump pass. It's going to be caught. First down.
And he
may go. He's got one man to beat. Touchdown, Raceland. And it's a 12-6 game now. 6:34 to play.
58 yards.
Well, the extra point, very important here, Larry.
Yes.
And it looks like got a Pikeville player down or coming off the sideline limping over here.
He didn't have nothing there. They had him flushed out of the pocket, and he just kept scrambling around, Charlie. And, you know, a lot of times you'll see a lineman downfield on that, but we didn't see no flag.
Nope, you're right. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here, Larry. Well, we got, looks like we got Rousey. Split backs back there with him. Rousey going to take it to the right, looking to throw. And he throw it back against his body. Incomplete.
So it remains 12-6. 6:34 left in the ball game. We'll send it back station and be back for the kickoff this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
4 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We are loaded with every touchdown from every game
To the end zone.
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
Back at Pikeville with 6:34 left in tonight's ball game. Pikeville up 12-6 as Raceland cuts the lead in half on a 58-yard catch and run. Rams or Rousey to Cox, 58-yard touchdown.
Blake Birchfield and Hensley back deep now. Pikeville dropping a lot. There's a squib kick, and they're going to let Hensley field it at the 20. Hensley looking for spot, taking it out to the outside. If he can turn the corner, makes one miss, makes another miss. Hensley gets out to about the 44-yard line, Larry.
Nice return that time by Hensley.
Tried to disguise that to get him in the backfield, get him a touch.
Yes. And Pikeville will take over with 6:26 left, and they have a 6-point lead. Need a good drive this time, Charlie.
They do.
We don't keep them, but they've had several 3-and-outs tonight for the Pikeville offense.
Twins to the left this time, one wide out right. Pistol formation. Archbishop Alter out of Ohio, 14, Belfry nothing. Final.
Wow, shut them out.
Pikeville calls a timeout, 6:36 to play. We'll be right back. Pikeville leading at 12-6 is Intermountain Sports.
Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Whole Home Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by an array of features. We optimize your network through smart equipment placement and ensure maximum coverage for all your devices. The Plume app lets you monitor network performance, access parental controls, and more. Improve your home with Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to learn more.
At about the 42-yard line.
A 14-yard run that time of rains, and Pikeville really needed that one, Charlie.
Yep. So we're down to 6:10 to play here in the ball game.
That puts them at the 42 of Raceland, and you could conceivably say that puts them in 4 down.
I think you're right, absolutely. Twins each way now for Pikeville. McNamee takes the snap and hands it to Raines again. Raines get across the 40 to the 39.
Going to pick up 3.
And that clock keeps on rolling.
That's the main thing that Pikeville is looking for. That clock is their ally. And like you said, you got 40 seconds between plays. So just with a 3-and-out, you can run about a minute and a half off the clock. They've picked the first down up. We're at 5:30 now left in the game.
Twins each way again. McNamee in the shotgun. Raines back there with him. McNamee going to throw a little quick screen, and nobody was ready for that one. Miscommunication.
Well, had Pugh and also number 3, Tinsley, out there, and both of them was blocking. Nobody looked to catch the pass.
So now it's 3rd down and 7. Now it's going to be interesting, Larry. It depends on what they do here, whether they'll go for it on 4th down. If it's 4th and 7, they'll punt it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Try to pin them down deep in their own end of the field. Clock stopped with 5:20 left. Might see them take a shot here, Charlie. That way, if you do get it intercepted, it's going to be back to deep in the end of the field.
Twins right, one wide out left. Split backs in the backfield for McNamee. McNamee looking to throw, has time, throws it downfield, incomplete. It's picked off. I didn't get the number, did you?
I did not. Let's see. Lewis, he said. So Raceland would take over on their own 39-yard line, trailing by 6. 5:12 to go here in the second half, or in the ball game. Here's the second half.
Here's the second half, yeah. You were correct.
Either way.
Either way. Big series right here for both of these teams.
First turnover for Pikeville tonight.
Trips left, one wide out right. And here comes the run up the middle. Got about 2, and that's it. Maybe 1.
And that was Cox on the run, yes. Got 2 yards.
2nd down and 8. 4:45 to play now in the ball game. Twins each way now for the Rams. Looks like it's Cox in the shotgun. He's going to run it again. Oh! He got drilled, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
No gain on the play.
John Collins, the first man there, but he had a lot of help.
John, when he come through and hit John Collins stood him up, and everybody else came in and cleaned it up.
And drove him back.
No gain, 3rd down and 8. 4:09 to play now. Trips left, one wide out right. And it looks like we've got Cox again in the shotgun. And Cox going to pick it. That missed call there. Cox wanted to hand that one off. And he's going to be hit again.
And after 1 yard, they're going to give him a yard.
And now they have to punt. Well,
no, they're not going to punt.
Yeah, you ain't got much choice here.
You got 3:32 in the ball game. Looks like they're going to call a timeout, or the clock stopped for some reason. See what we have.
Point. I don't know why it's
unsportsmanlike on Raceland, so that's going to back them up 15.
Now they'll have to punt.
They'll have to punt now. Yes. Wow, big penalty right there.
Worst penalty you could get at this point.
At this time of the game, you're exactly right. 3:32 left, and that's going to back them up and make it 4th and 23, and they're going to have to punt.
So it looks like that's Hensley, and
I'd just let this one bounce, Charlie. Yep. As long as it's bouncing, the time's coming off. Caught short kick. And it's going to go out of bounds about the 47-yard line of Pikeville. Great field position. 3:14 left in the ball game. Pikeville up 12-6.
Couple first downs. Pikeville could put this one away.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure how many timeouts Raceland got. I think they've got 2. They might have used 1, but I'm not for sure. We don't have the scoreboard working, so we don't know. It's got 8 timeouts for both teams up there, and we know that's not right.
It's got 8 everything up there.
Yeah.
Twins each way. McNamee in the shotgun.
Raines.
Hands it to Raines. We're going to give Raines about 2 yards.
2 yards.
2nd down and 8. 3 minutes to play down the ball game.
15 carries for Raines now, 51 yards.
And the Intermountain Sports Network, Attorney John Earl Hunt football was still up for grabs. We got a favorite, but at this point, a big play could make a difference.
You're going to wait just a little bit, see what we got.
Trips this time to the left, one wide out right.
2:35 left.
McNamee in the shotgun. And again, he's going to hand it to Raines. Raines is going to hit midfield.
And Raceland's going to call a timeout on that one, Charlie.
Bring up a 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7.
After the timeout, 2:26 to play. Pikeville leading at 12-6. Is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Shabby, dilapidated, or just plain ugly? Does your garage door need a makeover? Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia can replace your door with a unique style designed specifically for your house. See how our exclusive styles can transform the look of your home at a lower cost than anyone around. And right now, buy a garage door and opener and receive a $200 rebate. Do you need a garage door makeover? Call Overhead Door for a garage door makeover. We'll come to you.
Welcome back to Hamley Athletic Complex as we have 2:26 left in the ball game. Pikeville 3rd and 7, ball at midfield. They lead 12-6. And Charlie, this has been what you look for in a championship game.
Yes, it's playoff quality football right here today.
It has been. Both defenses has been excellent. Only 2 touchdowns by offense has been a big play that broke.
Right. Twins left, one wide out right, slot to the right as well. And they're going to give it to Raines.
Cody Raines.
Bounces to the outside.
He's going to get the
first down. And he'll keep it in bounds, keep the clock running after they move the chains. 2:18 to play. Pikeville with a new set of downs.
Huge run that time by Raines, 13 yards. And he just kept working his way to the outside and working his way, giving his line time to block. A very patient run by Raines. And then when he seen the opening, he just put the pedal to the metal and huge first down.
Pikeville comes back out again, Twins each way.
2 minutes left.
And McNamee in the shotgun. Looking at that play clock. Takes a snap, hands it to Raines. Raines dances around, gets about 2, maybe 3 yards.
They're going to get him inside the 35 to the 34, give him 3 on it, and then Raceland calls another timeout. 1:43 left, Charlie, so I think that the Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, should go to Mr. Zach Lockhart. What do you think?
I think so. You know, he made that big interception and then took the big pass in right there, put him ahead. That's the winning score so far.
It is a winning score. You're right. He intercepted, and then the offense possession that he gave him, he scored the touchdown.
Yes.
So it was all like Zach Lockhart.
Well, it's fitting that a defensive man can go ahead and get this ball tonight because of the way this ball game is went.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yes. Not sure how many timeouts Raceland has left. I know they've used 2 here on this drive of Pikeville. I thought they might have used 1 earlier in the half, but I'm not sure. So if not, they've got 1 left is all. And Raceland's coach out talking to official Keith Henry, and I'd say he's still fuming a little bit about that unsportsmanlike call. They had it 4th and 7 and got an unsportsmanlike penalty, backed them up 15 yards. They had to punt it over to Pikeville, and that's possession that Pikeville's working on right now. 1:43 left in the ball game. McNamee in the shotgun. He takes it, and he's going to hand it off. Here's Raines coming to the right side. Now he cuts it up inside, driving down to the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up 4 on that one, and Raceland had 1 more timeout left, and they take it, so that's going to be their last timeout. 1:37 left. You've got 3rd and 3 coming up for the Panthers. You have a 40-second play clock. Well, it's 24 seconds after coming out of a timeout. Of course, the clock's not running anyway, but once you run that play, and Raceland can't stop it no more, so you got 40 seconds to run another play. So Pikeville, even if they don't get the first down, they can take it down under a minute before they have to snap it on 4th down. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if they don't come up with that first down. Cody Raines has been the workhorse on this drive, and his numbers is starting to improve a little bit. Not what we're used to seeing out of Raines. He's got 19 carries, 72 yards, but he's picked up 1 big first down here so far on this drive, and he's got his team 3rd and 3. Cal Bell's out trying to encourage the Panthers on, and Collum and Raines both in the backfield. Here's Matt, and he takes it. He's going to give it to Raines, working the right side. He's got the first down. He's got a tackle breaking loose, and he's going to be knocked down inside the 10-yard line, and that's going to do it, folks, as Pikeville can take a couple knees now, and they can run the clock out as Raines is going to be marked down at the 8-yard line, a pickup of 22 yards for Cody Raines. That gives him 94 on the night. Pikeville can go in what they call the victory formation now. Just take a knee, snap the ball and take a knee, run it down as the clock's running right now down to 1:07. We still got 15 seconds on the play clock. McNamee is looking at the play clock. It's under 10 seconds now, down to 5. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Collum. Collum's just going to put it in the middle of the pile, straight up the middle. He's going to drive it down to the 5-yard line.
Pushes the pile past the 5-yard line.
Pikeville will have to run one more play as the play clock's at 30 seconds and the game clock's at 37. So just a snap and a knee, and this one will be over. And Pikeville will improve to 4-0 in the season. The Rams will be will drop to 2-2. Pikeville's letting the play clock run down. They don't have to let it run down. It's down to 15 seconds on the game clock, and McNamee takes a knee, and that's going to be it. As Pikeville is going to come away with a hard-fought 12-6 win over the Raceland Rams. So we'll send it back to the station and be back for some final stats and comments if you're in Mountain Sports Network.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under network activity shows data coming from the internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our AirSonics website.
Welcome back to Pikeville. We have a final 12-6. Pikeville over Raceland in a very, very good high school football game. Defenses played very well on both sides. Only 1 touchdown by each offense. That was a big play score. And you had the punt return for Pikeville. So very good football game. As we'll go over some final stats. First for Raceland. See, Cox carried the ball 15 times for 56 yards. Meade had 8 carries for 23 yards. Pennington 1 for 1 yard. Hughes carried it 7 times for 20 yards. Mills 5 carries for 11. And Rousey 5 times for 41. In the passing game, for Raceland, let's see, They had 88 yards total, had 3 interceptions, had 1 touchdown. That touchdown thrown by Rousey, and that was going to Cox for a 58-yard touchdown, the only touchdown that the Rams had in the game tonight. So total yardage for Raceland, 152 yards on the ground, 88 through the air, 230 yards total. They had 5 penalties for 45 yards, and none bigger than the big unsportsmanlike. They had it 4th and 7 from their own 33-yard line, and they was definitely going to go for the 4th down or for the 1st down. They got the unsportsmanlike, had to punt it, and Pikeville was able to run the clock out. Now for Pikeville in the running game, Hensley 2 carries, 12 yards. Collum 3 carries for 9 yards. Raines carried it 20 times for 94 yards. In the passing game, McNamee was 8 of 19 for 153 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, the only turnover for Pikeville. Receiving for Pikeville, Pugh had 4 catches, 31 yards. Rain 1 for 6. Hensley 3 for 31, and Lockhart with the big catch and run, 1 catch, 85 yards, and a touchdown. Lockhart had an interception on the prior defensive possession to give Pikeville the ball, so he's been named our Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, Zach Lockhart. So Pikeville for total yards was 115 yards on the ground, 153 yards through the air for a total of 263 yards total. So Pikeville will improve to 4-0, and Raceland will drop to 2-2 on the season. And we like to let everyone know that you can watch this game back approximately around 10 tonight, or maybe a little later, and that will be on WPRG TV 5, HD 105, and also www.wprg.tv. So you don't want to miss it, folks. This is a great game here tonight, and also we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight on WXLR 104.9 for this ball game, Charlie.
Big win for the Pikeville Panthers, move 4-0, and Raceland nothing to hang their head about.
You're right, and Pikeville has got a stacked schedule here early in the season. They was at Paintsville last week. Paintsville, they come away with the win there, 9-8. Paintsville's ranked number 2 in the state this week, and next week, Pikeville will take the trip over to Pond Creek to face the Belfry Pirates. So that's another game that you don't want to miss, folks. So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight. I'd like to thank Eli back at the station, Alex on camera, my partner Charlie Pinson. This is Larry Cecil saying so long and good night. And again, the final score, 12-6, Pikeville over Raceland. This is high school football on WPRG TV Sports.